Hey, welcome back to the Weekly Unfold, coming to you directly from my kitchen. I am back in London and still not feeling 100%, but also very much feeling glad to be home. I realised that when I was away, I really did commit to doing this, and so I'm going to try and keep that commitment. So here we go. It's been a week of trying to get back into the rhythm of things. I got back home midweek, so yeah, let's deep dive into a few bits and pieces. So let's start with an ask I made this week. I got back to London and it was cold, just as cold as it was in the US, to be honest. But at least it wasn't wet, which I am super thankful for. And I have been trying to get out and at least do some walking, get some fresh air. And I popped into a local shop and they had the most delightful jumper, and it was great. It had like paint splashes all over it and whatnot. And I was like, yep, gonna get it. And they only had my size, or one left of my size, but it had like a tiny stain at the bottom. It wasn't even tiny, it was quite a large stain. It looked like makeup or something, but when I tried to like rub it off, it wasn't quite coming off. So I made the ask for a discount. I was like, I like it, I really want it, and yet I'm not receiving the item as intended. So can I get a discount? And I did. It was great. So I got 20% off, which was delightful. Wasn't planning for that at all. But had I not asked, I would have either bought it and be annoyed at myself or just left it. But it was really nice. It's really colourful. I should have worn it actually to show you. But yeah, that was my ask for the week. Reminders for the week I had were: one, I don't have to do anything if I'm not feeling 100%, even if I really want to. So I really wanted to go and see my dad because I haven't seen him for a while. I've been out of the country for a month and I usually see him on a Sunday, but I was just like, yeah, I couldn't do it. I felt terrible. So had a good chat with him though, Daddy Tijani, and he's doing great. So I'm going to see him next week when I'm feeling much better. Second reminder was that... What was my second reminder? Second reminder, things are allowed to change. Like, sometimes I have this idea that if I plan to do something, then I have to follow the plan from point A to B to C to D, etc. However, the reality is we have to be more flexible in our plans. So I was doing a workshop yesterday, or I listened in on a workshop yesterday, and it was about we were talking about making schedules, and one of the questions was around, do we need to be so fixed on our schedule? And the answer is no. Like, we are allowed to be flexible, and in fact the best plans include a little flexibility. Now I know this, but sometimes I forget it, so it was a good reminder to have that our plans and our schedules are allowed to be flexible. Change them up if you need to. I am. First thing, I'm super grateful for the upgrade that I got on my flight coming back. I'd booked in to fly premium economy because I was coming back and I just needed the space and you don't need an explanation. But anyway, I was flying premium economy. And then I looked at the ticket when I checked in, and it was supposed to sit in seat 22B, which is an aisle seat. I prefer aisle seats because I'm a tall girly. And then when I got to the airport and they checked me in, took my bag in, they ended up giving me 9F, and I was just like, oh, so let me work it out. A, B, then the middle rows, C, D, E, F. Great, I still have an aisle seat. Got on the plane and got on, and they were like, oh, you're just around the corner. I got on, turned around the corner, and my seat was right there. And I was like, oh, well, this is different. I was not expecting this. This is like a lie flat kind of seat. This is a I can go to bed kind of seat. This is a no one is next to me. Anyway, I am super grateful for that. So I love that. Second thing I am thankful for or grateful for is just conversations with people that get it. Whatever the it is, it's sometimes just very refreshing to have conversations with people that get it. So without going into the details, that is what I was grateful for. And then the final thing that I'm super thankful and grateful for, honestly, is just having a space of my own. I don't take it for granted. Sometimes you do forget though. And I've been away for a month and I was staying in a space that wasn't mine. And when on my way back, the headlines in the news was all about the fires that are currently taking place in LA, and seeing people like losing their properties all over. And it just got me thinking, you know, I almost didn't do this video today because I was like, oh, my flat's a mess. I don't particularly like showing people the inside of my house. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to do it. And then I was like, actually, you know, I'm lucky. Lucky is the wrong word, but I am thankful that I even have a house. Thinking about people that have lost all their houses in LA, people that have lost their houses in Palestine, thinking about people that have lost their houses in all the various like wars that are happening across the world. Like, I have a bed to come home to, and yeah, just feeling super thankful for that. I have this kitchen, which is a small kitchen, but it's my kitchen and I can do my video from here and whatnot. So yeah, just feeling thankful for a roof over my head, I think, is what I'm trying to say in a very long-winded way. Because not everyone has that. So yeah, that's my final one that I'm feeling thankful for today, or this week at least. So as we enter into week 3 of 52, I think this week, looking ahead, is all about finding balance and recognizing that balance is going to look different for you, it's going to look different for me. What works for you right now may not work for you in the future, and that's okay. So I think it's that piece around finding your own rhythm, whatever that looks like. That's what this next week ahead for me is going to be about. Just getting back into the swing of things, getting back into my rhythm, whatever my rhythm is, and also recognizing that like my rhythm is mine to create. It's up to me when I pace it up and when I slow things down, etc., based on where I am, how I'm feeling, etc. So that's it. How are you planning to find balance in your life this week? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, like, share, all the good things. I really need to learn how to hold this mic. I'm like pointing it towards you. That's not helpful. I'm supposed to hold it like this, apparently. Anyway, as usual, stay out of trouble, unless it's good trouble, in which case, go wild. All right, until next time, bye.